We are about halfway through. So we're moving on to fave number 6. And we've been talking about a lot of beauty products thus far, but we're gonna shift over to some fashion. Slinky is in the house today. And as a matter of fact, next hour, you are gonna see the first of a 2-hour show, I believe, with Slinky and Jackie Schechter. But I wanted to kind of give you a little sneak peek. These are brand new. This is your 2-pack of your FlareLeg Ponte Pant. And we've got a variety of colors for you. This is black and heather charcoal. And we'll show them to you all together right here. So we've got eggplant and burgundy, black and mocha, teal and olive, black and slate right there. And so those are the colors, and then I was just showing you black and heather charcoal. So you're getting 2 of them, and these are gonna be your poly rayon spandex blend. What's great is that, and we know how much you love a 2-pack, especially when it comes to Slinky, because these are the kind of like comfortable pull on, no zipper, no button, no belt necessary kind of pant that really can go along with a lot of things that you already have in your wardrobe. You just need maybe a couple of new bottoms because, you know, quite frankly, we probably have a lot of black bottoms, maybe some blue, but we don't really have any of the other fun colors that can bring life to our wardrobe, right? But this is a way that allows you to. And then this is slate with black right there along the back. So a nice pull on, very comfortable, as you can see, easy to, you know, if these are gonna be the pants that you go visiting in, if these are gonna be the pants that you go when you are, maybe you're the one who's hosting, you know, Christmas dinner this year, and you're gonna be cooking and moving around, and you've gotta get on the floor with the kids and open presents and do the whole 9 yards, you wanna be in something that looks good, but also feels good. And that's what these pants can be. And you can see Nikita is wearing those in that heather charcoal, which is just a nice, sleek, really beautiful look. You're gonna order them an extra small to 3X. And these are brand new. They are a Ponte, but sometimes when you think of a Ponte, you think of maybe like a thicker pant. These do have a nice weight to them, but they're not so thick that you feel like they would be uncomfortable. They have a great stretch to them as well, because you do have that spandex blend in there. And that's gonna be really important, particularly with anything that you're getting from Slinky, is you need to and should expect comfort. And that's what you have here. Look at the purple and, or I should call it the eggplant and the burgundy. Look at how cool these are. Do you have pants this color yet? But you have a black sweater, you have a gray sweater, you have blue, you have, you know, maybe olive green that could look really great with these color pants. And now you can get the 2-pack for a holiday price and for 4 flex payments of $12.48. And if you have an HSN card, you can get an extra flex. Now, this is just the very beginning. There will be more new items from Slinky that you'll start to see next hour, but what's great is that these are your building blocks. These are the things that you buy first because you know you're gonna wear them all the time anyway. Like I said, we probably have a lot of black pants in our wardrobe, but maybe not some of the other colors that can really bring life to, you know, to what we're wearing. So we don't really always need to buy a full wardrobe every year. Maybe we just add a couple things we don't already have. Maybe we just add a couple of colors that we don't already own. And then when you do, you'll see that it really does transform the look of your other tops, your other sweaters, your other jackets, everything. This is also a holiday price, as I mentioned, but also the holiday is almost here. It's almost here, about a week and a half, which means when the holiday's over, the holiday prices are over as well. I think, you know, for a while, you know, maybe we've gotten a little bit comfortable, maybe we've gotten a little bit used to holiday pricing and we've been enjoying it. I know I have, but I don't want you to get too comfortable with it because when it's gone, that's it. And when these are gone, that's it as well. This is a 2-pack. These are brand new. You're the first ones to see them. And I know if you're getting these right now during my show, stick around because at the top of the hour, Valerie Stupp is gonna be with Jackie Schechter, and she does have more Slinky coming up. And I know she's gonna have other great tops and blouses and sweaters and, you know, and things that would go right along with these pants. But you'll know, okay, well now I've got the pants. And now I just decide what I wanna build on with that. You can get them home for $12.48. That's the flex pay, and I like that. I like that, you know, you're getting a Ponte pant with a little bit of a flare leg, not too much. We do call it a flare leg, but it's not gonna be overpowering. And I like too that it's an alternative from always just the skinny, because for so many, you know, so many collections now, we've seen a lot of the skinny pant. And that's fine, and maybe you have that, but maybe the skinny pant was never your favorite. You did it because that's what that was, you know, all there was, but you prefer a little bit of a flare. Guess